All right, let's get started into this shit. Let's do this really fucking quick. Fucking a bunch of no names in Oklahoma City. Obviously a great main event, pretty good co-main, but just Jesus fucking Christ, terrible. Fucking Damian Anderson versus Ezra Elliott. Do not know who the fuck any of these guys are. It don't even seem like they've ever fought in the UFC before. Like, let's check. No, no. They've never fought in the fucking UFC before. So I don't even. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? What the fuck are the vibes on this? They both get fucking knocked out? Like, come the fuck on. I don't know, man. Younger guy that is like taller and shit. And like, yeah, fuck that. Like the younger guy who's taller. I don't know anything about these guys. That obviously means do not fucking put your money anywhere near these. Like don't fucking listen to any fucking body telling you to bet on this shit. Deanna Barbosa versus Anna Melissa. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're gonna lose, Anna. Deanna Barbosa. We know her a little bit. She's a character. We know her a little bit. I don't know if my mic just cut out there, but we know her a little bit. She's a character. She's good. Fucking. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna have to lose here. She got her win versus Melissa Gatto. Fucking Melissa's ass. Karine Silva lost that one. Hey, Karine. We're just gonna have to go fucking favorite here. But she's 34. That's crazy. You're a 34 and you're a minus 400 favorite. She should still get it done. You know what I mean? She has a cooler name. Deanna the Witch Barbosa too. Like, come on. But it's women's MMA. Don't bet on that. That's crazy. You're stupid. Come on, listen. Alvin Hines versus RJ Harris. Do not know who the fuck these guys are. Once again, come on, guys. But at least this guy's had a fight. He lost to Jonathan Denise. Dude, why are you the favorite? Well, the other nigga never fucking fought in the UFC before, so we can't pick these guys. Just two fucking bums. Two absolute bums. One's a 34-year-old man. He is 6'2". Man, I don't know. Fuck it. Pick the 6'6" guy. Like, that's how vibed out we're about to have to be here. It's just, this is such a shitty card. Fucking Alden Correa versus Stuart Nickel. I remember Stuart Nickel. That guy's kind of a bum. And he is. 3 fucking losses in the UFC. Hoping to fucking do it. But he did get slimed out by Alessandro Costa. That guy is just coming in and ruining cards. Not ruining cards, but ruining nights for niggas. Like Cody Durden. He was like, yeah, I'm having a good time. And then Alessandro Costa came up and was like, nah, I'm actually your short notice, buddy. You're done. Okay. So, you can't really fault this guy here too much for, Jesus Aguilar. That guy's pretty good. And I remember that fight, dude. You ran right into that guillotine. That was kind of pitiful. But, Aiden, like, who the fuck is this guy? He got a win over Luis Guru. Oh, was that fucking fight that the nigga was like, yo, the nigga lost. He should have won that shit and shit and he fucking knocked out. Yeah, he's going to have to sign you up, bro. Minus 1,000 is crazy, though. I get that we're building these niggas up and stuff like that, but let's get them some fights that, like, actually, like, this is, I don't know. I feel like this is a step down from Alessandro Costa and fucking Luis Garuli, but fuck it. Who should win on this one. Come on. He's going to win. He's going to slime out Stuart Nickel. The guy's a bum. Fucking Philip Franco versus Levi Rodriguez Jr. Dude, I don't even know who the fuck these guys are. Once again, come on. What the fuck is up with this card? Like, we got to stop with this sometimes. Look, I know I sound like a casual, guys, but let's be honest. You don't know who the fuck these guys are. No one knows who the fuck these guys are. Who the fuck? Stop it. Fucking Levi Rodriguez, though. Baby Monster? Ew. That's a weird name. You're probably going to have to get slimed out. YN Society. Or, yeah, association, whatever the fuck. YN Alliance is going to have to do it to you. That's what it is. YN Alliance is going to have to do it to you. And your picture, your Tapology picture, you kind of look at scrub. I can't believe this guy's the favorite. Well, I can believe it, I guess. I don't know who the fuck these guys are. You know what I mean? So, fuck. Who the fuck am I guess. You lost to Mario Pinto. But that's not that bad. That's not that bad of a loss. Fuck it. We're going Franco. Look, I'm not putting my money on this. You crazy? I'll be watching this live, and I'll probably put my money on this. But, guys, don't put your money on this. I didn't advise you to do this. That's obviously not. This isn't financial advice in general, but, come on, bro. No names. We stay away from no names. It's just, come on. You got to stay away from no names. You live bet those. Siak Hong Ko. Siak Hyung. I'm going to hope his name is that. Siak Hong Ko versus Jean Paul Libasiani. Fucking Mufasa. I don't know. We don't bet Asians though, guys. We don't bet Asians. He only won to Phil Rowe and Oban Elliott. Like, what is Oban Elliott and Phil Rowe doing nowadays? They both won to Phil. They're both scraps. We're gonna have to go with the younger guy who's not Asian. I know that sounds mean. Gene Paul, please prove me right. We just don't bet. We don't bet Asians. I mean, obviously, I'm going to probably, how you see my first videos. If you was here, you see how my videos are. So I'm probably going to watch this Siak Ko guy and then be like, oh shit, I got to bet for that guy. I got to make a new fucking pick or some shit. But they're both no names, and since they're both no names, we're gonna have to go with the guy who's not Asian. You know what I mean? It's just regional Asians. You don't do that. You just don't do that. Big name Asians we bet on. We don't do that with these guys. Jose Delgado, finally, someone that people we care about, guys. At least if you're an MMA fan. Versus Austin Bashi. Okay, Jose Delgado versus Austin Bashi. Great fight. Dude, man, Austin Bashi was looking good in that last fight, against John Yanez, but I don't know, man. You're a little too grappling heavy. Like, you're too focused on, like, just, I got to get it taken down. I got to get the takedowns. Like, and I don't know about that with Jose Delgado, bro. That nigga's slick on the fucking feet, man. That nigga's pretty slick on the feet, Knocked out Hyder Emil, okay? He lost to Nathaniel Wood. That happens. Nathaniel does that to a lot of people. Or at least, if not beat you, he makes you look silly. Like, he gets that split decision over your ass, basically. You know what I mean? Or you got to get the split over his ass. Pause. Fucking Andre Feely, great, kind of a good win. You know what I mean? Andre's that guy. He looked alright in that fight too, you know what I mean? But you can kind of say that Andre does that to kind of everybody, you know what I mean? We're gonna have to go Delgado here. He could be in a little bit of trouble, okay? Because obviously, my boy Austin's pretty slick on the ground here. But I'm gonna pray some takedown defense works here. I don't know though. The vibes. Honestly, the vibes might be Austin Bashi. I mean, the vibes is for sure Austin Bashi. We're looking at that guy live but like live betting and stuff like that. But like, Jesus Christ, man, like, Jose, what's it called? Finish Feely. You know what I mean? And a lot of you were like, ooh, I think Feely won and stuff like that. And it's just never good, or a spot to be in when people are like, in vibes spot to be in when people are like, I don't remember you even winning that fight. You know what I mean? So maybe I might be, I did have Jose Delgado on that fight, but who knows? For sure, I do not think, I will not to spend too much time on this. These guys are still like kind of no names, okay? I'm breaking this down to fucking casual. They probably don't fucking know this shit for shit. Some of my pals don't know these guys for shit. Some of my pals, to be honest, they don't know any of these guys, okay? That matters to me. But, Jesus Christ, like, for sure this like has to pass like at least a round or two, I think. I don't think this guy Austin Bashi can get him out of there easily. I don't think Delgado is like sitting there knocking niggas out that easily. Hyder Emil, he's chinny, and seems like you were the first one to spark that, one of the first ones to spark that, Fucking Tommy McMillan. This is what I'm saying. This is a great card. Tommy McMillan versus Alberto Montez. The Promise Montez. Yeah, Tommy McMillan's good, but is he good? Like, he really just throws him stupid. He throws stupid shots. Like, real talk, he does throw stupid shots. And he's bigger. He has a size here. You know what I mean? He has the age advantage here. Pause on everything, like, but this guy subbed Ricky Tercios, man. And Ricky Tercios isn't good, but he made him look how he should have been looking and how a lot of guys could not make Ricky Tercios look for some odd reason. I really did not like how Buddy was looking in that lab. Tommy McMillan, like, he's good, but he's so stupid. And I'm tired of like picking dumb guys that I know are dumb. Like, you don't fight with any technique or anything. Well, you just need to get him in gym. Guys, that takes real talk, let's be honest, it takes years to like master skills and stuff like that. Like, if you don't get into this game with a serious mindset of like, these guys can knock me out or I can't just bum rush everybody, you're gonna end up like that Tony Peaks guy, right? That was his name, or Peaks or some shit. Regardless, like, we don't need more fighters like that. So fuck, I'm gonna go with Tommy because he's obviously the vibes, okay? But at the same time, this could be the one, guys. This could be the one where he should lose. Like, I'm definitely not going in on this. Like, there's no rent money going in on this one. That would be stupid. That would be very stupid. A lot of positions of rent money putting on this fight would be a little dumb. We might find something, but who knows? For sure it's not that. Tabitha Ritchie versus Fatima Klein. Oh, Fatima Klein's gonna beat her ass. I don't even have to look at the odds on that one. Like, Fatima Klein's gonna beat her ass. I'm sorry, bro. Baby, fuck that baby shark shit. You're done, bro. The Archangel is gonna beat your ass. Okay? The Archangel's coming to beat your ass. You're done. You're absolutely finished. Okay, like, I'm so serious. She's fucking scrapped. She's fucking scrapped, man. She's fucking finished. Like, she's scrapped, okay? Like, we're done with this baby shark shit. She's fucking failed us too many times, okay? The run was trash and it was fake and false. She has failed us too many times. She was supposed to get finishes she didn't get. She's losing to regional Asians. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Fatima Klein, beat her ass, okay? We don't put money on women's fights, okay? We don't put money on women's MMA, but I wouldn't be too upset with you if you put a little bit on Fatima Klein. Not your rent money, maybe your babies, formula money, but, just keep it there, for sure she should. Like, I'm not trying to sound like some fucking mastermind, but, come on, guys, you know where I'm at with this. The vibes is all on fucking Fatima. Come on, you're crazy. Fuck Baby Shark. We're not in this anymore. We're not with that anymore. We're done with that. Chase Hooper versus Mitch Ramirez. Who in the fuck is Mitch Ramirez? Who in the fuck is that guy? And he's just been losing to people. He's been losing to Mike Davis by KO. He's been losing to Thiago Moises. And what the fuck is Thiago Moises doing nowadays? Fuck it. We're just going to have to fucking settle down and say Chase Hooper is probably going to lock in finally. Like, finally, we'll see him with some great striking that has developed over years, and he somehow will have like a cord six-pack. Not to be looking at the dude like that, but he's in his little boy body. Let's be honest. He's still a little boy, and I'm not gonna say I'm like much bigger or anything, but like I'm like looking at him like, dude, like you should be so much bigger as a UFC fighter. That's crazy. Like you're framing. You look like Neon out there, low key. You know what I mean? You're really feeble. Okay, you're really feeble. So we gotta. And you're 6 foot being feeble like that. You can't be doing that. So, but hopefully he should get it done. Okay. I don't know if we're thinking he gets it done inside the distance so much. Who fucking knows? This guy's been flatlined. Okay. Not subbed too much, at least in the past 5. But, I'm praying for sure for Chase. Now, as I see, this guy has fought Carlos Prates and got knocked out. Okay, just making sure this is at the 155. I was a little concerned there. We're gonna go for Chase. Okay, we're gonna go Chase. He is the vibes. This guy Mitch don't even have a fucking nickname. Lame. That's why you've been getting bummed out. Okay, buddy. I don't even know why is that even on the main card like that, guys. He's been losing too. Why is Chase Hooper and this Mitch guy on the main card and they've been losing? What is the UFC? We get good cards and this. Jared Cannonier, Christian Leroy Duncan, baby. I was looking at that L and I was like, wait, is that my guy? It's my boy. As I was saying in my last one once again, my fucking mic got cut off. But Jesus Christ, like, I know it's like a hard one, I guess, for some people, and it's kind of a hard one for me too, in my opinion. Jared's not out of there yet. But I feel like the vibes in general has been like, let's get Jared out of here. And like, you shouldn't have lost to Michael Finn Page, bro. Like, if that was any fight for you to bounce back again and be like, see, I've really still got it, guys. Like, it's not just the Gregory Rodriguez TKO. Like, I'm not just knocking out bums now. Like, I can knock out pretty good guys too. You let this fucking Michael Venom Page guy walk up and lighter man skill your ass, Jared. I don't know, man. Christian might really style in your ass, dude. Like, I know some of his wins are like, let's be honest. He's knocking out old ass niggas and or fucking people who are just not supposed to be in the UFC, let's be honest. But he's so much bigger than you. I haven't really seen him gas yet too much. Who fucking knows? If it is a 3 round fight too, you know what I mean? Like, he should be alright. I don't see you working out a gambling or not gambling. Hey, that's how much of a fucking addict I am, apparently. But I don't see you working out a grappling plan against this guy. That should actually be sufficient enough to be able to, keep him down and everything. I think he's just gonna be. Even if you did, you're probably gonna tire yourself out, like low key. Like, not that Jared don't have gas. It's just, I think he is getting there, guys. I think he's getting up there, and I think he might be getting up there to a point where we might see him like flatlined. Who knows, man? Especially with such odd angles that this, CLD guy comes from. Like, you like, it's cold, man. It's real cold. It's sad. It's sad to see out of some of these guys, getting put on the canvas like that. And the Delize fight was pretty good. At least for him, he didn't get taken down. That was like the whole thing. Ooh, he gets taken down. So, vibes is definitely on CLD. I ain't gonna lie to you. Too heavy of a favorite, though, in my opinion. I'm gonna stay away from that. I can't advise anything. Like, this is a shitty card, guys. This is a shitty card. But you know what makes up for it? Dricus du Plessis versus Kamaru Usman. And I'm telling you guys, Dricus is about to prove to you guys who the true South African is, who the true African blood is here, apparently. I do think he's just a white guy. But, for the memes, he's in the Hawaiian Alliance, okay? For the memes, this guy, Dricus du Plessis, is going to win. I'm sorry. Like, I do think, Kamaru Usman has all the tools to basically make him silly as Hamza made him look. But I really don't think that, like, I don't think, it's not even the knees thing. It's not even Kamaru's knees, okay? It's just Kamaru. Like, you are small compared to DDP. Like, it's not that you're like height wise small and everything, reach wise. No. You're small, dude. Like, DDP is kind of big. Like, and I think that he kept mogging these dudes, man. I like that word. He kept mogging these dudes, though, man. Like, he's just so much bigger than them, and it really did. He started proving, like, no, I don't fucking need technique. Fuck all that. My lousy ass 1-2 should be sufficient enough, and it was. It was skillful enough. He kept fucking niggas up with that shit, man. He kept fucking niggas up with it. Fucking everybody up. And Kamaru's 39 and shit. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, this is like, it's giving retirement fight. I know you guys haven't been hearing him talk like that too much, but it's giving, you're going to be on the canvas face first, and it's time. Because you moved up, you fought some of the best. He's not even the best technically. And again, I mean, MMA math, I guess he is, but he's not really the best. Okay, Sean is not the same fight as he was. If you do happen to get past DDP, Hamzat, I don't like. You already lost to him. You already lost to him. If he stays in in 185, I really don't believe. I don't believe in the vibes for Kamaru. And I kind of want to. I know people think he's boring and stuff, but sorry, I had to burp there. But I don't know. He's gonna lose. He's for sure gonna lose. Like, if there's anything that I'm gonna be looking at and I'm gonna be like, you know what, honey, give me the kids' college funds. It will be for fucking Dricus. Like, it will be to put on Dricus. The guy's younger. The guy is significantly bigger. I know it's not the height. It's not the height. It's the size. It's the size, guys. The girth. Pause. But I just don't feel it for him. Like, and then niggas is sitting there, Kamaru by decision. I'm like, man, I don't think he'll make it. Like, I don't even think that nigga make it, man. I don't know. I'm hoping for him. Praying for the nigga. We need some new faces in the division, I guess. But nah, Dree's gonna beat on that ass. And he gonna get his second title shot. You know what I mean? Try and beat up Sean Strickland. I just don't. And then I think Dricus could get in this nigga head too, man. He been getting in everybody's head, bruh. let that stupid nigga Kamaru Usman go in there and be like, "You're not African." It's over, bro. If you hear some shit like that out of this nigga Kamaru, and you basically already heard that shit. He was associated with that beef. If you hear this nigga Kamaru be like, "You're not a true African," I'm telling you, Drakus, rent money, mortgage, baby formula, fucking kids' college funds, fucking car money that you was saving up for your fucking payments and shit like that, fucking drug money and shit like that so you can get more drugs. Everything goes into Drakus, okay? Everything goes into Drakus. He should win. Already, that's like the vibes are like when I heard about this fight, that was the fucking immediate vibes. I'm sitting here listening to people. Oh, Kamaru would do it. He could enact that same game plan. He has great grappling, and I'm like, yeah. Can you take a punch from Dricus du Plessis? If so, I got you. If no, I'm sorry. And I think that's a no. That's the fights. You know, pretty much shitty card. I know, guys. But, hey, real nigga shit. Like and subscribe.